Hi there, you are watching the step-by-step video for 5.04. This assignment consists of two parts. We'll look at the virtual simulation and also calculations for part 2. So let's go ahead and start with part 1. If you are unable to run the simulation, that is okay. You can simply use this graphic here to help visualize what the questions are asking about. What we have up at the top here are blue charges that are negative and red charges that are positive. The purpose of the simulation is to attempt to score a goal with this little hockey puck that's here, and our little goal is right here. So what we're looking to do is move this positively charged hockey puck into the goal. Question 1 asks you, where would you place a positive charge in order to do that? So if I actually took one of these positive charges out of this basket and put it somewhere on the screen, where would I want to put it in order to make the hockey puck, the black hockey puck, score a goal? As well, in question 2, they're really asking the same thing, but instead of a positive charge, where would we put a fixed negative charge? When you're answering both of these questions, be sure to do part B and explain why as well. If you have any trouble with this page in particular, be sure to check out the crash course videos that are in the guided notes section of the help site as well. On to the next part. For question 3, what we're looking to do is analyze field diagrams. So what we're asked to do is figure out where would each of these additional hockey pucks go if they were affected by the charges in the middle. Question 3A is asking you to draw field lines, and question 3B and C are asking you to fill in the blank. If you're having any trouble with this section, there's also an additional crash course video in the guided notes section of the help site. Okay, now let's move on to the calculations. You will be using equations for electric force and electric field in this section. Question 1 is asking you to compare Coulomb's law, which is this first equation, to Newton's law of gravitation, which was discussed back in Module 3. What we're looking for are observations on any symmetries you see between these two equations. Moving on to questions 2, 3, and 4, what we're looking to do is solve for the unknown. Be sure to list your variables and identify the variable being given. For example, measurements in Coulomb, capital C, are charge, which is the variable Q. Measurements of force are measured in newtons, which would be the variable F. What you'll need to do is determine if the first equation, Coulomb's law, or the electric field equation is the appropriate equation. Do your best to work these out, and if you do have questions with whether it be the setup or the algebra, please reach out to your teacher.
Next up, we have a sample of the simulation for students that cannot run the simulation on your computer. All we're doing is choosing a charge to find out what kind of force is present and the magnitude of that force, specifically, in addition to where we might want to place the charge in order to score a goal in that little bracket. You can refer back to your part 1 of 5.04 and follow along with the simulation to answer the questions in part 1 of 5.04. We hope you find this helpful, and if you have any additional questions, please reach out to your teacher.